Welcome to the Mera Vote Weekly News Analysis. What exactly is the RIC process and what is the 5-point action plan between India and China? World witnessed a skirmish escalate into a full-fledged border dispute between the two nuclear-armed states, India and China, in the Galwan Valley and Depsang. Russian government hosted a meeting at Moscow for the two states to solve the issue amicably. In a follow-up to the meeting at Moscow, the External Affairs Minister of India and China met again at the outset of RIC process on 10th of September. First, let us try to understand the RIC process and its background in relevance to the Indo-China border dispute. The USSR collapsed in 1991, ending the bipolar world order. India, China, and Russia in the beginning of the new millennium were trying to reorient themselves and their relations in an unipolar world order. This led to the birth of the RIC process with some particular notable features and results. RIC envisioned a non-Western approach to world relations, maintaining an Asian tilt in the balance of power. It espouses respect for sovereignty and territorial integrity of the members. It specifically stressed on the importance of disallowance of any external, specifically Western influence of three participating countries. It was to maintain the strong strategic defense relations between India and Russia. RIC allowed more room for discussions in between India and China. It was welcomed by the Central Asian countries that are also parts of supranational associations like the Commonwealth of Independent States and the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. It was because RIC diluted to some extent the authorities of Russia and China. The latest meeting between India and the Chinese External Affairs Ministers in the context of the Ladakh-Galwan border dispute took place technically in the background of the RIC process. In this meeting, the delegation drew up a 5-point agreement to normalize the confrontational tension at the border. This agreement centralized around the immediate need to engage in dialogue, disengagement, and easing of the tense situation. These 5 points agreed upon by both the countries can be understood here. The 1993 Maintenance of Peace and Tranquility Agreement between India and China will be the basis of all follow-up agreements. Reassertion of the 1996 confidence-building measures, which denounces the use of force. Revisiting the 2005 standard operating procedures and patrolling modalities specifically for the border management postures. Reaffirmation of the process of consultation and cooperation of 2012. Revisiting of 2013 Border Cooperation Agreement signed as a sequel to Depsang intrusion by PLA. The 5-point agreement was in a sense a revisit and revalidation of earlier terms and agreements between India and China, had undone the outcomes of the Wuhan and Mamallapuram meets between the two countries. The PLA are trying to push the line of actual control westward through the Depsang. The latest meeting between India and China was a requisite move by India in Russia to settle the border issue. The 5-point agreement gives a strong message that infringement of territories will not be accepted by India. It also reinforces India's standpoint as a country which will vouch for peace and yet stand its ground on border issues. That's it for today. Keep watching this space for more such news analysis reports.